guys, yini
Gauteng.
Hey? You saw it. You got a glimpse of it. We'll show you a little bit more of it as the interview goes on, but that was a little glimpse of men's netball. It is a real sport. It is a sport that's growing around the world. It's been around since the 1980s. It came out basically in Australia. South Africans have been doing it for the last 13 years. Our men are playing netball. I've got two men here in the studio, Phillip as well as Shiko, to tell me a little bit about it, because these are two of the best men's netball players in the game. Gentlemen, welcome to it. Can we start first of all by just checking with you? Are you guys married, family lives? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm married to a beautiful wife. Her name is Mkauna now. And we have 2 kids.
So Phillip plays for the Gauteng Diamonds as a goal shooter.
Goal shooter, yes.
Endlini, when you told the wife, I'm going to play netball and you goal shooter, what did she say?
At first, we got skeptical and then a man playing netball, but...
Always the case. And then?
But she meeting netball now. So everything is smooth, right?
I'm coming to another question. Let me just check with Shiko here very quickly. So Shiko, what's your story?
Yeah, when I started, I think it was actually primary school. You know, it's sport. At the end of the day, it doesn't actually...
What primary school was that?
Matlapane, Teba Motlaki.
Randfontein?
Sure.
A primary school, but like netball?
Bentley netball.
Abakwaranga, not
you always get there.
Yeah?
City skate, no, we used to that, you know.
Yes.
But eventually, sport, it chooses you, I think. So, Tina, eventually, you know what, see, Tate would like, it's a place where we get solace, and then, where just rehab and all of that.
And you're not only just an average netball player, Udlale Center.
Sure.
You're the guy with the C.
With the C.
On the C.
Sure.
But you're not just average.
Yeah.
You won a massive award at some point. What did you do?
2013, we had there was actually a world tour where Australia, Kenya, and other surrounding countries actually came about. So I was actually elected Central Court Player of the World. And I've been...
So the best men's Central Court player in the world in 2013 was Shiko.
Yes.
Men's netball.
Men's netball.
And then what does your girlfriend say?
She's in love with me and everything that I do. Completely.
I want to hear some of the insults though.
Sure.
Because I could think of a lot. But it doesn't affect you. But you know, he's sportsman, he's South Africa, but what sport?
Netball. Yeah, netball, but no, you're one of those.
And then, how do you defend yourself? What do you say to defend the sport?
No, you don't defend yourself. You just say, you know what, netball, that's it. It's reality. So I cannot defend it. Netball, so get used to it.
And I hear it's actually quite a rough sport, especially the way the men play it.
It is.
Because I've always had that impression with Antintani, you know, hand in the air, nobody touches each other. That's not the case in men's netball.
It's not. You know what, they always say it's a non-contact sport, but get in the field and you find out, and especially with the rules now changing every year. And with the guys, it's not like what you see on TV with the ladies. It's quite more physical.
Especially with Paul
you know, I'm telling you. Quite
rough.
Very rough, Baba. Avuga panty, twist my ankle, then it's hectic la background in
Playing for your country.
Yeah.
National colours.
Yes.
This team exists, eh?
Yes.
There is a men's national netball team.
Yeah.
It's not a rumor.
Yeah. It started in 2002.
And you played?
Yeah, I was in that first team that was selected in South Africa. In 2002, that was in Kempton Park. Then we went to Lesotho. Then I've been on that team for 5 years,
The other thing, though, is that, and I want to get the name right, the International Federation of Netball Associations. So it's like IFIFA netball.
Yeah, IFNA.
Yeah.
They are born as guys. But men netball exists. You guys are just not serious.
Honestly, there's no international games whatsoever. But yes, in the country, honestly speaking, Netball South Africa is doing all that it can to actually promote the guys. And
Yes.
we are actually, happy about that. But currently, it's actually the system that we have to actually adapt to, because most of the guys are not registered. So now I'm happy that we are telling them now to go register in our federation as well.
But how does it feel that you're playing a sport that even the governing body of netball thinks is only for women?
It's hectic, honestly speaking, Honestly, it melts down to passion, NJ. We're not only playing, some of us are coaches even as well. In all the high schools, primary schools, last Promakon, we've got teams, we've got clubs, we go to all these courses, we do all of this. Then eventually, NJ, we are not getting the support that we are actually hoping to get.
Mara intanja lang ibhola. Uzothola support eningi, awudlala ibhola because no sponsor, no $1 million contracts. You guys have to be athletic to do these things.
Yeah.
You chose a sport that really surprises a lot of people. I mean, I'm looking at the visuals here, and I'm looking at you guys playing, and it's still something that's surely people are a little bit shocked even when they come to watch.
I know they are. You know what? We are actually in a country where everything is actually developing now. I feel that gender equality now has really to be embraced in sports. Yeah, when we have banyana, they're in soccer and all of that. And I'm telling you, gender equality, it's all about that. Now we're moving into that direction now.
So now, let's quickly talk about, which is the most interesting part, is that netball is not at the Olympics. It's not an Olympic sport, even for the women. But I'm told that men's netball could be the key to women even being allowed and the sport of netball being at the Olympics.
Yes.
It is true.
Yeah.
Kanjani?
It is true. I mean, Olympic it's actually a sporting code that has two genders into majority. I feel like, all these years, why not give it a try and see if it will
So
happen?
if you had more men playing, there'd be more interest in the world, there'd be more possibility that the votes would come in to say, let's put netball into the Olympic Games, because as it stands, it's not. So you guys are pioneers. You guys are at the front there. You are the first of the men who may actually make this sport an Olympic sport.
Exactly. Manje sizuza kuThomas sikunike baby one. Wing attack. You might be able to play.
Then I want to play wing attack because
Definitely.
that WA, I need that on my
It's
chest.
very comfortable.
Very
It's
comfortable.
You position it right.
Yeah.
Aina pressure.
No.
Why?
You are taking the ball, then you make sure that the wing defense chase you. So it's not difficult like goal shooter and goalkeeper.
Okay, Philip, I have a problem with you because I want you to stand up a little bit, and I just need our cameras to follow us here a little bit. I just need you to stand up a little bit because if you come stand here next to me, I'm well known not to be tall.
Yes.
You play goal shooter.
Yes.
Now, goal shooter, when I watch the women's games, bangaga ndoda, those women are the tallest ones on the field.
Yeah.
Ukotes kanjani,
It's
and
all
then
in
udlali
here.
goal shooter.
It's all in here.
How do you shoot? Because auntie, the tall person will just come akvala and so akvale, then you can't score.
I score like more than 50 goals in a match.
Shorty,
Yebo, Papa.
what makes you so dangerous?
It's experience. That is why I say it's all in here.
But netball is supposed to be for tall people.
No,
That's what I see on TV when I watch them. They're all tall. I've interviewed netballers. They are all here, except for center, nalawa badlala emawingini, mar emapalini either side, defense, attack.
Yeah.
I'm a giant bonke.
Lento lawyer change. It doesn't mean even if Maudlali center, you can be as tall as whatever. Technique in a coach you go to Funan at the end of the day. Yeah, it comes or it amounts to that.
What is the
eventually.
one thing that you guys would like to see change? How do we get the sport more well known? What is the big thing that could make the big difference to get men's netball from being guys making jokes, good to see Pisketti, what? Because I see you. I think you met your wife there, so this is a good tactic, and it's a sport I think I need to maybe think about, because I'm gashati. So maybe ngizongena la kule netball and find the right person there. But what do you need?
I'd say support. One, we need exposure as well. So the guys can know that, you know what, it's not just the sport orientated with the females only. There are males who actually play out there. Even when you go to clubs, the smaller clubs, you find there is a male or whatnot. So we need to make sure that all of this we get recognition on.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us today and educating South Africa on men's netball.